Okay. We have the cube root. 9 raised to the power 2 is 81 plus 1 all over 6 raised to the power 2 is 36 plus 1 all over 5 raised to the power 2 is 25. Divide by 1. So the cube root of 81 is 27 plus 1. Now we are dealing with fractions. This will go like this: 1 all over 36 plus 25. Divide by 1, which will give you 27 plus 1. 36 plus 25 will give you 71. 1 all over 71 divide by 1. We can now solve it like this: 27 minus 1 plus 1 all over 71. Then will give us 26 plus 1 all over 71. You can see we have the 5e raised to the power 3 plus 4e raised to the power 5 divide 20e raised to the power 8 f raised to the power 1 plus f raised to the power 4 divided by f raised to the power 5. So like I said earlier, we are arranging it, collecting the like terms, so that we'll be able to apply the first law and the second law of indices directly. So in that case, that is why we bring those variables E, and E together, then F, and F together. So we can evaluate it directly. So here, 5 plus 4. Oh, yeah. 5, yeah. 5 5 times 4. 5 times 4 is 20. Then we have the E raised to the power 3 plus 5. We have 20 e raised to the power 3 plus 5. Divide 20 e8. So we have 20 e raised to the power 8 divide 20 e raised to the power 8. And this will give us 20 minus 20, because here we are applying the second law of indices. 20 minus 20 will give us 0. Then e8 minus e8 will give us e raised to the power 8 minus 8 will give us 0. So we already have e here. E raised to the power 0. This example is, so simplify 4b squared times 5p raised to the power 6. So here we'll say 4 times 5b raised to the power 2 plus 6. So we have 20b raised to the power 8. So here, as you can see, the, the, the coefficient of this particular variable b and the coefficient of the second variable b are 4 and 5 respectively. So in this case, we are timesing them directly. So that is 4 times 5. 4 times 5. Then the b coefficient now will now be identical. Since they are identical, we are applying the first law of indices. That is 2b squared times b raised to the power 6 will give you b 2 plus 6. So now we now have 20b raised to the power 8. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is another equation. Simplify 6 raised to the power 2 times 3 raised to the power 0 times 6 raised to the power minus 3 all over 5 raised to the power 3 divided by 5 raised to the power 6. So here, this is already ruled out because 3 raised to the power 0 is 1. So we have 6 raised to the power 2 times 6 raised to the power minus 3 all over 5 raised to the power 3 divide 5 raised to the power 6. So this is what we have. Then this will give us, here we are simplifying this. We can apply the law of indices direct because they are identical. We now have 6 here, 2 plus minus 3 all over 5, 3 minus 6. We are adding this 2 with this minus 3. So this will give us 6 So we now have this 6 raised to the power minus 1 all over 6 raised to the power minus 3. In this case, both variables, that is the numerator and the denominator, has their power to be in negative form. It means their power is negative. Each of their power is negative. So therefore, we will apply here we are applying the fifth law of indices, which is finding the reciprocal of both variables. That is 6, 1 all over 1 all over 6 all over 1 all over 6 raised to the power 3. It shows that we have 1 all over 6 all over 1 all over 6 raised to the power 3, which will give us 1 all over 6 all over 1 all over 125. So you can see something like this. How do we go about it? We still apply the law of indices. So this will give you, is saying 6 e raised to the power 3 f raised to the power 2 plus 4 e raised to the power 5 f raised to the power 4 all over 8 all over 7 raised to the power 0. So where we start at first, we will start by, yes, since the variables e and f are identical, we can now apply the law directly. So we'll now say 6 plus 4. Why we are not going to apply the law, that is the law of indices will not affect these 6 and 4, is because they are coefficient of the variables. So the law will not affect them. So we are going to add them direct instead of timesing them. So we'll add them. That is 6 plus 4 is 10. Then e raised to the power 3, e raised to the power 5 will give you e 3 times 5. Then f raised to the power 2 plus f raised to the power 4 will give you f 2 times 4. Then all over, like I said, any number, any variable that is raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. So we are bringing 1 down here. So we now have 10 raised to the power e 5 times 3 is